Okay, sorry, having a little bit of trouble standing it up tonight. Hey guys, episode 3 as requested. Sorry it's late. I've been having some computer troubles. I'm actually doing this on my phone directly to YouTube, so we'll see how this goes. So, Sunday night, spaghetti night. It's officially spaghetti night now. Batman has decided that my spaghetti is the spaghetti of the gods, and by Zeus's beard, we shall have it once a week. We were actually just outside talking a little bit about a claim I took probably a good 6 months ago. It's about a lady in one of the southern states, Georgia, Alabama, somewhere, and that's hard to remember that little stuff. One of the claims, though, that I will probably remember my entire life, and the following is why. Older lady, probably early 80s, and so she's got this real thick, of course, this real thick southern accent to her, and starts off the call, and she goes, "Ma'am, I got a problem, and this is going to sound really weird, miss, so you're just going to have to stick with me on it." I'm like, okay, what are we looking at here? Well, she proceeds to tell me how she was sitting there in the morning having her cup of coffee, surveying her yard, and looking at her lovely brand new outdoor pool cover that she had just gotten about a week ago because her previous one had been trashed in a hailstorm. And it's gone. So I'm waiting on her to tell me, it was vandalized, stolen, something. No. She proceeds to tell me how she stepped outside and all at once realizes that the pool cover is not gone. There's a deer in my pool. And miss, it's a biggin. Okay, so by this point, already trying desperately not to laugh, because it's rude, but this is funny shit. So she proceeds to tell me about how this biggin of a deer has managed to get into her pool and drown. Not only this, I've got hoof marks in my brand new sidewalls that I just put in there, and that thing's antlers have trashed my brand new pool cover. And I already called the plumber, and they wouldn't do anything about it. By this point, I am literally nearly in tears, hitting my mute button about every 30 seconds just to stay composed, at least where this woman can hear me. So, I proceed to ask her, why did you call a plumber? Well, because he's a very specialized pool plumber, and the deer's in the pool. Well, he wouldn't come pull this thing out, and I felt so bad for the deer because it was dead, and I don't know whether it drowned or it bashed its head to death on the side of my pool. I realize at this point this is a very serious issue for this woman. She has got probably a good 800-900 pound carcass in her swimming pool. She is 80 years old and incapable of doing anything about this on her own. Never mind the fact, what at 80 years old are you doing with an outdoor pool that nice? Staying active? Good for you, Granny. So anyway, she proceeds to tell me how she offered the plumbers her tow strap to remove said carcass from the swimming pool, and they still wouldn't do it. So, by the end of this whole thing, I've got Game and Fish from the area on the line. They are not listening to me. They think it is a prank call because I addressed myself as, calling from this insurance company in the state that I live in, which is across the country. And so they're absolutely not buying it. I finally patched this woman through on the line with me, and she proceeds to also explain to them and give them her address. Well, they finally went out there, because I called her and followed up. They finally got out there and got the deer out of the pool. And it was funny, because when I called up with her, she was still completely flabbergasted as to how these plumbers make what they do and would not take that carcass out of my pool. Oh, sorry, I just had to share that with you. So, anyway, in other news, as you can see, the hair is back to a relatively normal state. Pretty excited about that, not gonna lie. Just found out, for anybody who's paying attention, Angel has his next fight on June 30th. Very exciting stuff. It was funny because I was talking to my manager at work a little bit today, and it's funny because everybody at work at the insurance company has started coming up to me laughing about these episodes, and all my manager could say was, I sat there watching it thinking, oh God, please don't say anything about me. Well, there you go, I did, and as you already heard there, boss, it was all positive stuff. I'm not out here smearing you on the internet. And so we were sitting here giggling about it today, and it occurred to me, I really do run into some funny things in a day, and if I could just, screenshot things with my face, that'd be really fantastic, because I could make you guys just about piss yourselves. For instance, the other day in the Walmart parking lot, actually, we're sitting there, and you know, I'm getting ready to get out of my car, and there's this lady who was all dressed up, really nice shirt on, clearly ready to go out and have some fun, probably a couple drinks because it was Cinco de Mayo. And I couldn't help but just, my eyes were just drawn to her because she's on the phone, she's laughing, she's happy, she's vibrant, and I couldn't take my eyes off this woman. So she's standing there, she starts to come around the passenger side of her vehicle, and just keep in mind, hair's all done up, makeup's perfect, shirt's real pretty, on the phone, super excited, making plans to go out. The driver's already inside of this vehicle. And as the passenger door is open, the driver decides it is time to wash the windshield. So she sprays, it hits the woman, she screams bloody murder, and as soon as she locks eyes with me, because I'm already laughing like a total asshole, she decides it's pretty funny, starts laughing. I did ask her if she was okay, and between muffled breaths of laughter, she did say that she was okay, so I did check on her. Not a total jerk. Let's see, that's about all that's really happened the last couple of days. I've actually had a really mellow couple of days. Happy late birthday to my lovely, malicious Miss Megan. I actually meant to call you, but my phone wouldn't let me get through. That's why you just got a cheap-ass text message. I'm sorry, honey. Let's see. Nothing else, really. We're going to keep tonight pretty short, but we will talk to you guys later. And I actually did already shoot the potato peeler segment, but my phone's not letting me do it, so we may have to redo that. But anyway, you guys have a good night, and keep sharing, giving me comments, giving me feedback. Talk to you guys later.